This week, we're going to present you 8 new lessons in 5 different areas and 8 different fractions in Lake Chapala, starting at $279,290 up to $2 million. The exchange rate for this week is...
With my background in accounting and finance, as well as my master's in business administration, I believe there is a real need for better financial metrics when looking at real estate in the Lake Chapala area. I am committed to helping my clients make smarter, informed investment decisions when looking to invest in Ajijic or Chapala. I am Bryce Murphy, and through our market-leading data analytics at Ajijic 360, we will ensure you make the best financial decision for your family in Lake Chapala.
This week, we're going to start with a property in Ajijic, right on the pier. Let's review this property. In Ajijic Village. Offer at $985,000. Cinco de Mayo Street. Right on the pier, corner lot, the off-street parking underneath the main building, the entrance on Juarez Street, the street leading to the mountain. Entering the main house, a cold patio, fence with blooming bougainvilleas on the street side. With the extra privacy the level above the street, the great room, and their high vaulted ceilings. Living and dining, a large fireplace on the north wall, and a balcony overlooking the pier on the south. Right out, the pool area, with barbecue area and garden, lush landscaping wrapping the grass area. 3 primary bedrooms with ensuite bathroom and fireplace. On the north entrance, the guest house, Mediterranean-like front patio. Guest house with kitchenette, ample space extending to the open outdoor terrace. A corner point of view towards the residence garden. Corner lot with a higher elevation from the street level. A building with charm in its main house and guest house. Pool and garden on the west side of the lot. At a price tag that opened many doors. The closest comparable for this week is Mision Chula Vista at half of the price of this listing. And compare with the following dimensions of land and construction. Find fraction and area comparable, published on September week 1, Colon Street, with a price difference of $23.2 US and 21.3 Mexican pesos. And now, let's go to San Antonio area to review 3 houses, 2 and 2 gated communities, Los Lirios and Mission Chula Vista, and 1 luxury countryside community, San Antonio area. Let's start with this property in Los Lirios, San Antonio. In San Antonio. Offer at $253,800. Ramon Corona Street, Lirios Community. Straight line north from the gate, crossing the amenities, square garden surrounded by palm trees, the pool at the center with jacuzzi area, and a covered terrace at the west, shading the evening times on the pool. At the corner of the north block from these amenities, Front yard, the entrance to this building, the foyer right in, to the open area, living and dining space, the outdoor terrace, covered on flagstone floor tiles, with pots and plants, the kitchen room at the north, with white cabinetry on black countertops, with views to the amenities. On the upper level, the primary bedroom, sliding glass doors with balcony at the south, overlooking the green areas of the amenities, ensuite bath, and atop. The guest bedroom with balcony, looking toward the east.
Corner lot, two-level building, open space, living and dining, open into the outdoor terrace, covered in flagstone. At the upper level, 2 bedrooms. A building right across the street from the amenities, in Los Lirios, San Antonio area.
Its time comparables are: at the higher price, Rancho La Salud, in San Juan, Cosala. And compare with the following dimensions in land and construction. The fraction and area comparable. Layers you like week 4, with a larger construction, and a price difference minus 4.6% US dollars, and a positive 2.3% Mexican pesos.
Let us go to review this house in Mision, Chula, Vista.
In San Antonio. Offer at $425,000. Mision, Chula Vista. Right south from the entrance, off-street covered parking area facing the North Street. We enter to this cornered building, the foyer opening to the TV area, dining and terrace space. Multiple rooms open to each other, the living room and dining room under an exposed brick dome, a distribution of space falling west to the kitchen room, great granite countertops and white cabinetry, social space facing the residence garden, landscape walled on bushes and palm trees, decorated with flowers. The master bedroom with double sink ensuite bathroom, and a top walk-in closet. On the other side, the guest room.
Corner lot with an L-shaped blueprint. Exposed brick domes and wooden beam ceilings. Great ceramic floor tiles, right across the street from the pool area of this exclusive community of 9 houses. Mision, Chula Vista, San Antonio area.
Its time comparables are Lourdes in Chapala at the lower price, and at the higher price, and doubling the price, Cinco de Mayo in Ajijic. And compare with the following dimensions in land and construction. The fraction and area comparable. Mision Chula Vista published on May week 5 with a larger construction, with a price difference of minus 9.5% US dollars and a positive 4.9% Mexican pesos.
Let us go to review this countryside mansion in San Antonio area.
In San Antonio, offer at $2,184,400. Large luxury countryside residence. We enter to this one-of-a-kind residence. Large golf course type green spaces. A street from the gate, crossing the gardens towards the main building. Roundabout with entrance to this building. Arches through the entrance hall take us to the social area. Stone brick dome ceilings. Cantera stone fireplace, chandeliers, granite countertops. Follow across the theme of arches, across living, dining, and kitchen. Large covered terrace with barbecue, bar, and an outdoor dining spaces. Lake views through the residence pool and grounds. The pool with jacuzzi area, an open space terrace paved on flagstone, lounge area, the entire pool space almost as large as the main building. 3 sumptuous suites and rooms with multiple uses on the east and west wing of the main building.
Luxury countryside residence in an area of high appreciation. The main building on the higher elevation of this lodge, with lake views across its residence pool and grounds in San Antonio area.
This is a luxury residence over the $2 million, and it doesn't have an immediate comparable. For specific information for a luxury residence, send us an email or give us a call.
Now we're moving to Chapala area. We're going to review this house in Brisas. Let's review this house crossing the block in Brisas de Chapala.
In Chapala, offer at $359,000. Brisas de Chapala. North from Rocio Street, the back entrance to this house. Back garden space, cypresses, trees, bushes, birds of paradise and flowers. Center pool with floating fountain, and columns follow up and along the covered terrace. Outdoor dining space with barbecue under a wooden outdoor ceiling. Inside the house, open space, flat and vaulted ceilings, lighted with skylights, the living and the dining area, the kitchen space looking out to the terrace, pantry and wooden cabinetry, the master suite at the east side of the building, ensuite bath and a tub, the guest suite also with ensuite bathroom, and the third suite. The 3 suites looking to the front garden, from bushes wall tall cypresses, and at the southwest of the lot, the covered driveway.
One level building, a property crossing the block. The 3 suites on the north side facing the north garden, and the kitchen to the back terrace facing the pool. In an area with much affluence of construction. Brisas de Chapala, Chapala area.
Starring comparables are Puerto Corona in San Luis, Soyatlan at the lower price, and at the higher price, Lourdes in Chapala. And compare with the following dimensions in land and construction. The fraction and area comparable. Make with Juan 2024 with better finishes, and with a price difference of minus $18.2 and minus 5.5 Mexican pesos.
Now, let's go to review this 3-level building in Lourdes, fraction in Chapala.
In Chapala, offer at 395,000 pesos. Lourdes. Cover off-street parking. At the ground level, 1 level open space, the kitchen, with front-bar island, functional space with a simple decor, the dining space and living area, extended to the outdoor covered terrace through sliding glass doors. On the west wing, the terrace connects to the primary bedroom and 2 more bedrooms on the north side. Moving up to the upper level, through the elevator or the stairs. The master suite, independent penthouse according to its use, clear lake views, with an open terrace extending through the width of the building, the living space on the west side, the guest bathroom, with double limestone sink on granite countertops, and a top.
3-level building with the possibility of a duplex. On the ground level, parking for 4 vehicles, the next level the main building, and at the top, a penthouse, if you will. With an elevator moving across the levels in Lourdes fraction, Chapala area.
Its time comparables are Brisas de Chapala in Chapala at the lower price, and at the higher price, Mision Chula Vista in San Antonio. And compare with the following dimensions in land and construction. The fraction and area comparable, publish and make with one single apartment, price difference 58.6% US dollars and 68% Mexican pesos.
Now let's go to San Juan Cosala, to the eastern section, close to West Ajijic, to this community.
In San Juan Cosala, offer at $279,290. Rancho, Salud. 1-level building under vaulted ceilings facing west. Front yard, terrace and pathway to the entrance of this house. Entering the property, the open area under an exposed brick dome. The kitchen with granite countertops facing the front garden, the entrance, and sliding glass doors to the outdoor terrace, to the common ground and private lots yet to be developed. The master suite on the southeast of the building, with ensuite bathroom, and the guest suite on the northeast of the building. Both suites with sliding glass doors to the back garden space.
1-level building with 2 suites and look after features. In this neighbor-oriented community, Rancho Salud, it favors neighboring spaces rather than, private areas. So that is more for somebody that likes to be into a social environment with neighbors.
Its time comparables are Larios, San Antonio area, at the lower price, and at the higher price, Puerto Corona in San Luis Soyatlan. And compare with the following dimensions in land and construction. The fraction and area comparable, published on March week 4, Rancho Salud, and it presents a price difference of 5.5% US dollars and 24% Mexican pesos.
Now we're going to move to the south side of the lake, to this gated community in San Luis Soyatlan.
In San Luis Soyatlan, offer at $354,514. Puerto Corona fraction. Entering from the south of the street, the front garden to the porch covered outdoor space and arches. Entering the building, the living area with fireplace, French doors to the covered indoor pool, frame-on arch columns under a top translucent screen, and direct natural lighting illuminating the place, light bouncing from the water surface to the social areas and rooms, all spacing walking into the center space, a quiet space that integrates the calmness of the indoor body of water and the outdoor grounds that surround the entire detached building. and the two
one-level building with an indoor pool, an adaptation to the traditional building, surrounded by a large garden and cornered 3 streets in Puerto Corona, San Luis, Soyatlan, the south side of the lake.
Stunning comparables are at the lower price and at the higher price. And compare with the following dimensions in land and construction.
And now, our section of comparables. The number of new listings grouped under its corresponding price category. The average pricing for a color price separation goes as follows. Now, we're going to compare general features and not specifics for each price category.
Under 200,000 we have 2 properties, Lourdes in San Antonio area and San Juan Cosala, Rancho La Salud. The residents in Lourdes gated community right between San Antonio Village and La Floresta. Great area for walking, but a considerable stretch for only carrying groceries. Fair price tag if you're considering a 2-bedroom on a second-level house. The house in Rancho La Salud, a community that embraces neighboring on top of privacy, a house yet with views of the garden space, although not yet scheduled construction is expected to happen. In between 300,000 and 400,000 we have 3 properties, the residents in San Luis, Puerto Corona, and 2 residents in Chapala area, Brisas de Chapala and Lourdes fraction. The residents Puerto Corona, a remodeled building with a large lot size, large construction in Puerto Corona, a gated community with a slow growth, but very quiet. The residents in Brisas de Chapala, good price tag, a building with some years of construction, ample spaces, quiet location for those who like countryside, and it has a pool. And the residents in Chapala in Lourdes, 3-level building with an elevator. Not the most desirable for maximum return on investment, hard to rent as 2 individual units, considering that the climbing of the hill is not that bad. But still, a vehicle is required. Making them independent unit might require some adaptations. In between 400,000 and 500,000, we have the unit in Mision Chula Vista. It's a good price, but the same price can open a 3rd bedroom and very possible lake views. In between 900,000 and $1 million we have the residence in Cinco de Mayo. Great location, a lot with a higher elevation from the street level, a building with charm, but a price tag that open a lot of doors in any possible area.
This is all for this week report. Remember, if you're looking for buying or selling a house in the Lake Chapala area, do not miss contacting us, Ajijic 360. Thank you for watching.
Disclaimer: the information presented in this video is not official. It's subject to unintentional human error and is based on the time it was originally published. Price, exchange rate, and status of the properties, among other information, are susceptible to changes. Visit our site, Ajijic360.com, for the most updated information, and for professional assistance, send us an email to contact@ajijic360.com.